Former The View host Michelle Collins has finally opened up about her time on the talk show, which didn't appear to be a positive experience. The comedian revealed that she believes she got PTSD from it. Michelle, 42, appeared on Wednesday's episode of Saturday Night Live cast member Bowen Yang and comedian Matt Rogers' podcast, Las Culturistas. During the discussion, she talked about her season on The View, which apparently wasn't very enjoyable. I have bitten my tongue about a lot of the things that went on there, I think partially due to light PTSD and just also being raised in a family home where we took the high road, she shared. I find it ugly. Frankly, it took me a long time to kind of come to terms with the fact that it was, and still is, the biggest thing I've ever done and allowed me the opportunity to gain fans. Michelle only co-hosted the show for one season from 2015 to 2016. She sat at the desk with Whoopi Goldberg and Joy Behar, who still co-host the show, as well as Raven Simone, Candace Cameron Bure, and Paula Ferris. I can't spit where I came from, but I'll add that it does frustrate me a hair that I have behaved so well, and then this show has absolutely never invited me back. They have a podcast, they never asked me back, Michelle ended. The comedian is referencing the Behind the Table podcast, which the show started in 2023. Feeling slighted. However, Michelle did admit that the show reached out to her to film a short segment for the talk show's 25th anniversary episode, which she agreed to do. She filmed her video in front of the Eiffel Tower in Paris, France. However, the former host still felt slighted when the clip aired. The premiere comes out and I swear they put me in, what's the tiniest 3x3 pixel square on an HD TV? You couldn't see. It looked like I was in Schenectady, Michelle told the podcast hosts. I wasn't bitter about it because, what are they going to do? Feature me? I was on the show for 6 months, so fine, but then that whole season I thought, you know what? It's as asterisk day, and I'll say it isn't nice. It's listen, I exist, and I've played the game, but now I guess I don't have to anymore. So that's exciting, she ended. Despite her feelings that the show dissed her, Michelle revealed toward the end of the podcast that she would happily go back. She reached out to a friend who works on the show, but nothing ever came of it. For me, it's been such a long time, but I think that they do really want to forget about Candace, Raven, and I, Michelle admitted. I personally think that there were so many things going on behind the scenes with the producers that we were just sort of, what's the word and more? She ended by saying they were collateral and no one cared about the three of them on the talk show. Okay, next, we've got to bring other people in, Michelle said. Point of VIU. Michelle also talked about her time on The View in 2020. She told Us Weekly that she felt like she was hazed by her former co-hosts. When they rushed me, the hazing was brutal, but I made it through, Michelle told the outlet. Listen, I went to a women's college, Barnard College, and it only makes sense that I ended up on The View. That's sort of it's graduate school from Barnard, basically. So I see that very much. And it's all good energy and everything else, she went on. Hazing is famous across U.S. college campuses and is a way to embarrass a new member of a group, sometimes resulting in abuse.